close races before, but never quite like this. Now one national political group is calling Congressman Lee Terry the underdog. The 8-term congressman and his opponent, Brad Ashford, are turbocharging their campaigns with just 5 days before the midterm election. Good evening, I'm Craig DeGrelli.
I'm Megan Matthews. Experts say candidate comments in the past may be playing a bigger role than current controversial commercials. KMTV Action 3 News reporter Josh Egbert joins us live now to explain.
Well, Megan, comments made during the government shutdown last year are being played up in a big way during this campaign. The Terry campaign has fought back, but has it been enough?
We're not going to have.
Right now, with this race as close as it is, everything matters.
Two veteran politicians neck and neck with just days before the midterm election.
Whether they're in television commercials, whether they're, showing up in your mailbox, everything right now matters.
A Washington insider shows just how close the race between Lee Terry and Brad Ashford is. The Rothenberg Political Report has billed the race as a toss-up, but tilting Democratic.
I think that the D.C. insiders are giving the edge to Ashford, maybe based on some momentum that they think is brewing out here.
Nebraska watchdog's Joe Jordan says this is the first time in over 20 years a Democrat has the edge to take the Omaha House seat.
I think momentum is hard to figure right now because I think it keeps fluctuating a bit. I think Ashford has had it, lost it, had it, lost it. It's gone back and forth.
Terry campaign manager Kent Grisham says they have seen this race as a close one since the beginning. But Grisham says different polls have favored both candidates throughout this campaign.
And when asked if he'd take his salary, Terry replied, "Dang straight, I've got a nice house and a kid in college."
Democrats have used Terry's comments he made during the government shutdown against him. And earlier this month, the National Republican Congressional Campaign released this ad.
Brad Ashford supported the good time law and still defends it, allowing criminals like Nico Jenkins to be released early.
And initially, I think the Nico Jenkins ad put out by the Republican Party was a plus for Terry. Since that time, I think that Democrats have done a better job fighting back on it.
But just how effective that ad is, we'll find out in just a matter of days.
There has been somewhat of a backlash. How severe the backlash is, we'll find that answer out on Tuesday.
Lee Terry did pick up another key endorsement in former congressional opponent Dan Fry. A radio ad featuring Fry urges voters to elect Terry for a 9th term. Reporting live in the studio, Josh Egbert, KMTV Action 3 News.